Hi, welcome to my explanation for Speakeasy Hustle, a poker deck building game set in the 1920s Prohibition era. Now, this game follows for 2 to 4 players with a distinct flow of gameplay, and it all starts with these 3 phases. The first phase is the deck building phase, followed by a showdown phase, and finally a payout and cleanup phase. Now, when you look at the deck building phase, you're going to be taking turns with other players, drawing 5 cards from your hand in order to buy more cards. You can tell how much money you have from the cards based on this poker chip right here in the upper left hand corner. Cheat cards always have to be played first and resolved before you can actually go on with the buying phase. Now in this case we have $7 and we can buy a single card. So if we come here and we see this 8, we can buy for 3, and then basically it gives us $4 left over. The $4 actually goes into the pot that players can win, so you don't get to keep the money, but it does increase the value of the pot towards the end. Now some of these cards may have a special trick down here. So for example, this card lets you bribe. This is only whenever you buy the card that you get to use that special ability. So later on, if you draw this card, you don't get to use that ability anymore. So basically you keep going on this phase until people have to draw hands, and then they can no longer draw hands, and then you reshuffle your deck, and then you go into the showdown phase. Now the showdown phase is based on this card right up here. So it's going to tell you how much money goes into the initial pot, any special rules that determine the round, how many redraws, how many times you can ante, and cost associated with that anteing. Now, you shuffle your discard pile all together, and then you draw a hand of 5 cards. Once you draw your hand of 5 cards, you can optionally redraw based on discarding a number of cards and then drawing back up. Now after you use up your redraws, which are free, you also have the option of anteing or buying in. Now the cost to buy in is right up here, and you can do that up to 3 times at a cost of $12 each. So once everybody has finished that phase, which is the showdown phase, you move on to the payout phase, and then basically everybody reveals the cards or the hands that they have been able to build at the same time, and you determine a rank. Based on the hands that people were able to play, there's a payout bonus, and then that's this value right here to the left of the cards. Now, if you, for example, built 4 of a kind, you would get $13 out of the pot. But there's also this special ability that says double the hand payout bonus, so you would get $26. Now based on who had the most valuable ranking hand determines who takes their money from the pot first. And once everybody has taken all their money from the pot, whatever is left over actually goes to the winner. Now at the cleanup phase, you draw another showdown card, which changes the rules for the next round of showdown. Build the initial pot, then everybody has to shuffle their decks back together in order to go onto the deck building phase. This is the thing that goes on for 5 rounds in a row, but there's also a solo mode, which is actually based on game design contest winner, where you actually have, instead of playing against other players, there's an opponent card that also further restricts the gameplay, and then you just basically chase your high score. So that is Speakeasy Hustle in general, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video.